Well, you can see 3 plants bit the dust. These are still doing okay. Our pineapple has dry ends. Is that normal? I'm not sure if it's doing too well. And there's our friendly lizard that lives on our patio. Isn't he cute? I think we should name him. I don't know what we should call him. What do you think? He's been here for a while. Our parsley looks okay on the camera. I know they prefer cooler weather. Whatever that was looks dead. The tomato doesn't look so good. I don't know if that looks that great. Doesn't look good to me. See, it's not that green, these plants. It, of course, looks greener on this camera for some reason. When I'm looking at it, it doesn't have that rich green. So I don't know if it's just this Florida sun is too strong for it all. Whatever this is, died. Whatever that is, died. I don't know if we had something here or not. And another plant dead. This is why we're not gardeners. Back in Ohio, we had a beautiful garden. It was easy to grow things in the summer. But here, I think the sun just gets too hot. That's all I can think of. Of course, there's people who know how to garden down here because they have gardens and they do very well with them. But yeah, not much luck with patio gardening. These die if they die. That'll be the end of it. Green pepper isn't too bad. That one looks alright, but it's like one. It was cheaper to go down the street at the produce store and get myself some. Okay, little lizard boy. We'll be back. Marvel likes to chase after him. I don't think he'll eat them. Now I read about this poisonous frog. I'll have to show you the article. Sorry I couldn't find that news article. I was telling you about the frogs. I guess there's some frogs here that don't belong. They came down about 40 years ago or so. I guess they're big frogs. And I haven't seen big frogs, so I must have not seen them yet. But there's people who go up and down the neighborhood looking for them and they kill them. I'm not sure exactly how you kill a large frog, but I guess they excrete toxins and they will kill your dog or cat if they're in contact. So I'm gonna have to look more into this and keep an eye out for them. I'm not sure if I can kill a frog or not. I do want to pull out my flashlight while I'm walking down the street. You know how you hear all those frogs that like in that frog concert video that I made, how you can hear all the frogs. I'd like to see them, so maybe I'll take a flashlight out. I'm not sure what my neighbors might think about that, or you know, they might wonder who the heck I am with a flashlight, you know, during the night. So I don't want to cause any panic of somebody walking around with a flashlight. Alright, I gotta get to Walgreens and I shall return. I think what I'll do when I get back from Walgreens, I'm going to check the ditch because there's a lot of water in there still, so maybe I could see if there's any frogs. I only hear them at night, so I'm not sure where they go or if they're in the ditches that go under the driveways. But I'm going to go take a look when I get back. It's going to rain. We started to hear thunder and there was some lightning, so hopefully I can get to Walgreens and back before it starts raining, because when it rains, it really pours and I can't see in front of me. So off we go. Across the street from Walgreens here, they've torn down all the trees. It's next to City Hall here in Northport. And I'm not... What's that noise? What's that noise?
I don't know.
I'm not sure what they're going to build. I'll have to go on Facebook. There's a community that seems to know what's being built everywhere in town, because it's growing like crazy. I've heard apartments and I've heard restaurants and retail, so it's not far from our house, so it'll be nice whatever it is. We definitely could use more apartments here because not everybody wants to buy a house. There's a lot of people who can't afford a house, so it's nice to have the option of an apartment. This is the Northport Sun. Brush fire marks start of lightning season. And I know we got lots of lightning. We do get a lot of brush fire. Even with all the rain that we get, we still get these brush fires. And as you know, we have woods in the back. I'll show you again. But yeah, look at that. I know it's called hurricane season, but I never heard of lightning season. And for those of you who are talking about moving to Southwest Florida and who said that you like biking, there's this Legacy Trail where people bike and walk on. They actually plan on coming all the way down to Northport, so that's very exciting. So you'd be able to ride your bike all the way up to Sarasota, where we used to live. We used to bike that all the time. It was right next to the apartment where we lived. It was really nice. So it's not like we had to get on a street. We were like right there. And then you didn't have to worry about all the cars and getting hit by cars. You were on the safe trail. And then we'd find all kinds of turtles and of course alligators and snakes. It was an interesting trail. Oh, good stretch. You're gonna do that good stretch first? He doesn't like when the grass is that damp. It's funny how the grass grows out of the tree or whatever this is. It looks like little beards on the tree. Not sure what that is. Here's your rabbit friends. So you see those trees back there? This is what I was talking about in that news article. These are the kind of trees, and there's quarter acres everywhere in town. And a lot of empty lots with houses in between. And actually I told you the story how Rick was cutting grass back there by the shed there, and a lightning struck one of those trees. Thankfully it didn't hit Rick, but it did start smoking up a tree. And actually I think there was a little fire, but the fire station is like right down the street, so they were here in a minute or two. They put the fire out, but if that fire would have, went out of control, all that pine just blows up when it catches on fire. It could have gotten our house, melted the fence. The house is mostly block, but it's not all block. See that little bump out right there? That's wood, and the back of the house by the sliding doors is wood. Why don't you want to walk? Cookie's so happy Marvel's back. He acts like he hates him, but he was moping around, just walking around the house, like looking for him, and then giving me this blank stare, and then he was just laying around acting all depressed. I had no idea that he actually liked him, and today they actually sat together in the room for like 5 minutes, Marvel on the floor and Cookie next to me. Not barking, not anything. They were just chilling, which was wonderful. So we're gonna work on that a little bit more.